plays the game hard, does a lot of the little things right for us. But some of the other things that you guys don't see, through his play, I think is valuable to us too. Is just, he's our oldest guy, and there's some knowledge and experience there, and on the bench or in the locker room. So there's some leadership there.
What do you expect out of Curtis tonight, and do you expect him being between the pipes to be a rallying point for your team at any point?
I expect Curtis to come in and play well. I don't expect anything different than what we've seen the other games he's been a part of this year. He's come in, done a good job, been solid for us, made some big saves for us, come in some tough circumstances. His first game against Vancouver at home, that's not an easy game to play. And, the last game coming in when Sergei got hurt, that's not an easy position to come into. And he performed both times. And really every time he's been in the net. So I'm not expecting anything different than what we've seen in the past.
Are we overselling the rallying point? Hey, let's all get behind Curtis, that kind of thing?
I think it is. There is some truth to that it can be, but I think it might be getting blown out of proportion that the team is going to just come stomping out of the gate and we're going to change the way that we play. I mean, we saw some glimpses of it last game versus Tampa, particularly the second period, and Sergei was in the net. We got to come out and play the same way.
Minnesota's coming off a big win last night. What do you expect from them energy-wise? I mean, a lot of times you could see them go the other way.
I'm expecting them to come out and play hard. They got a good team. They got some great leaders over on the other side. So the coach is going to have them ready. The leaders will have their team ready. I'm expecting them to come out of the gate and want to establish their game.
You look at the numbers, you guys are very similar in a lot of areas, numbers-wise. The difference seems to be maybe the goals against, and is that just an illustration of maybe how good Josh Harding's been for them this season?
Josh is, again, I haven't seen him play a lot, but obviously Harding's done a good job between the pipes for him. But their team checks well. I mean, they play hard, they forecheck you hard, and I think that's part of the way that they defend is you sometimes can get these teams into that half-ice game, which we saw last year when we were in their building. You work hard just to get the puck out of your zone, and then you got to change, and they've already made the change, and now they're coming at you again. You're spending more time in your zone. So they do that well. And then, defensemen have good gaps. They force you to give up the puck, and they retrieve pucks well. So we're going to have to be smart and try to get some speed through the neutral zone and a little page out of their book and just forecheck them and get them to play in their own zone.
Who comes out tonight for McKenzie if he goes in?
Jack Skilly will come out.
Your preparation the last 2 days of practice, I know you've been hoping to be able to get a couple of days, Todd, but it looked like everybody had some pretty good jump for, what you were asking from those guys.
Yeah, I thought we hadn't had a hard practice in a month just because we weren't able to. We played 16 games in November, and we were all over the place. So, as a coach, you're trying to manage what do you need work-wise or what do you need rest-wise. And it was probably more about the rest. And now we had a couple days where we were able to practice and be at home and practice. And it was a hard day on, what day was it? Wednesday. Wednesday was a hard day getting up and down the ice. And I thought the players did a good job working through that. A little bit lighter day, but still some good work yesterday. And hopefully we can take some of the stuff that we worked on, we can apply it into tonight's game.